Hello, my fiber friends. How are we all doing? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you all enjoy my new little intro. I don't have anyone that does it professionally for me, so I did it myself. I hope it's okay. I wanted to switch things up for the new year. I kind of did it a little bit light. Hope that's okay. And I think I'm going to retire my little intro saying and just kind of do something different. So for today's video, I wanted to talk about my stash down journey. If you don't know what a stash down is, it is pretty much just using up the yarn that you have. I have everything in my little Excel sheet. I also have it written down just to make it a little bit easier. But I'd like to talk about the yarn that I brought in for January because I am not doing a no buy. There's a lot of people out there that are strictly doing a no buy. That means no buying yarn at all for this year. I didn't want to do that because I knew that I would not be successful at that. I do like buying yarn, and just saying like no, like cutting it off cold turkey was definitely not going to work for me. And yeah, I just didn't want that pressure. So I did end up buying 22 skeins of yarn this month. Most of it was literally at the beginning of January. So yeah, I have some of that yarn over here to show you all, so let's talk about it. So first things first, I bought some yarn from Surella. This sweater that I'm wearing is actually in her colorway Autumn in New York, and personally, I love it. But here is the yarn that I bought from her. So I did buy 5 skeins of this colorway here. This is colorway 1989, and this is in her worsted weight, which is 218 yards, 100 grams. It is 100% superwash merino, and like I said, it is worsted weight. But I mean, how beautiful is that? I couldn't say no. It's so pretty, and I absolutely am obsessed. So I did get 5 skeins of this colorway. This is a different weight of yarn that I usually buy. I'm more of a DK kind of girl, but I wanted to try worsted. So hopefully I have enough. The next colorway that I got from Surella was this colorway here, and this is the colorway Epcot. So again, this is also in her worsted weight, same counts and everything, and I did get 5 of this as well. I do have some projects in mind, and I think that I might record another video of what projects I do want to do pretty soon. But my other rule right now is that I need to finish at least one of my cast-ons to be able to cast on something new. I did post a new podcast last week, so definitely go check that out if you want to see what I'm currently working on. I do have a couple of whips going at the moment, so that's why I'm saying I can't cast anything new on. Moving right along, I also bought some yarn from Explorer Knits. So this I actually didn't get to open yet, so this is my first peek at her. This is also a sweater's quantity worth. So this is my first time getting Explorer Knits, so I'm excited to feel it and see it and actually love on it. So I've been really into these colors right here. I just love it. So this is the colorway Even Fall, and this is in their, I can't say that word, so I'm just going to say it's in their worsted weight base. It is 100% superwash merino, 4-ply, 218 yards, and 100 grams. So again, very beautiful, and I did buy 5 of these. Oh, actually, it's not 22, it's 23 skeins of yarn. Well, I don't know if you'd consider this even a skein, but I did buy 1 art yarn. I bought this art yarn from Brienne of Moon and Yarn, and this is her hand-spun yarn. She dropped a little Valentine's Day collection, and of course I had to scoop this one up. It is beautiful. It is 2 yards, 2.1 ounces, and the name is Be Mine. Just absolutely cute. So I did pick that up as well, so I'll consider that 23 rather than just 22. Okay, so that is all the yarn that I have right now. I did buy some yarn from Fuzzy Peach Fiber, I believe they're called. I bought 6 DK and 1 fingering weight. It still has not shown up, so I think they're still dying. I'll have to go on their Instagram to see if they're facing any delays or anything. So that's the new yarn that I have to show you. Let's get into totals and everything. So I do have my totals written in this cute little llama book. I am gonna move these into my Excel sheet so that way I know everything is in there, but this is how I keep track throughout the month. So I am going to let you all know how many skeins of yarn I used. So I have different categories to show how much yarn I did end up using or giving away. So for my fingering weight total, at the beginning of the month, I started with 138 skeins, and I donated 8 skeins. So donating means for this month, I ended up giving some yarn away to a friend, and then I also gave some yarn for the giveaway that I had. Oh, I forgot to mention, I am going to do another giveaway this video, and I'm going to try to do a giveaway every time I post one of these, like, stash down videos, but keep that a secret. We'll just know the two of us, even though I will put it in the title. So stick around if you want to be a part of that giveaway. Anyways, that brings our total down from 138 to 130. Moving right along to DK, I had 210 skeins of DK. I ended up using in projects a total of 9, and I also did give 8 skeins of DK away, and that brought my total down from 210 skeins to 193 skeins left for DK. So I had to mute this section because I said that I brought in 8 worsted weight, when in reality I brought in 15, so we went from 0 to 15 for worsted weight. Then we're going down to minis. So minis, I had donated a total of 12, so that brought our total for minis down from 193 to 181. For art yarn, I did end up using 1 skein of art yarn, and then I brought in 1 skein, so that kind of knocks the total back down to 8, which I originally started with 8. And then with fluffy yarn, so fluffy yarn would be considered anything like mohair, alpaca, anything like that. I ended up using 3 skeins. I had started off with a total of 71. I used 3, so we are down to 69 skeins. So far, I'm getting there. Yeah, so the only yarn that I'm including in the overall total of everything is fingering weight, DK, sock sets, worsted, and my fluffy yarn. The minis and the art yarn I am not including in my total, but I do want to keep track of how much I'm bringing in and letting go. So for the month of January, I am in the negative. Although I had brought in some yarn, I'm still in the negative. So my numbers are a little messed up here. So in total, for all my yarn, I went from 626 skeins down to 602. So then my total for my fingering weight, DK, sock set, worsted, and fluffy yarn went down from 425 down to 413. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. I am in the negatives, or in the minus category. I did not add into stash, although I didn't actually add onto the numbers in the Excel sheet. I would say that January was definitely a success. February, I am not 100% sure because I did already buy some yarn, but I'm going to try to not buy too much. I also think I might be going to Vogue Knitting Live Knitting Vogue, something like that. It is in Manhattan. If the weather is nice, I think my mom and I might take a trip in and go to that. I am going to try to be good and not buy too much yarn because I don't have that big of a budget anyway, because I wasn't expecting to go to this, but it's kind of a last minute decision. Let's get into the giveaway. So for this giveaway, I am going to say the rules really quick because I tend to forget to do the rules because I get really excited. So the rules for today's video is definitely to subscribe to the channel. You must be subscribed to even be entered in the giveaway. With that being said, you also have to have your subscriber count public because there is like a setting that turns your subscribers like off, and then I can't tell if you are subscribed, and in that case, when that happens, I just have to draw a new person. So definitely make sure that your subscriber count can be viewed. For this giveaway, I am doing just USA entries only. Unfortunately, it is extremely expensive to send yarn or anything out of country. Anything international is insanely expensive. I apologize to my international friends. Definitely give this video a like. That always helps me out. Share this video if you can with some friends. I want you to comment anything with the word Valentine in it. Tell me if you like Valentine's Day. Tell me if you hate Valentine's Day. Tell me what your favorite candy is for Valentine's Day. Anything that has to do with Valentine's Day, just make sure you put Valentine's in your comment, and that is how I will choose a winner. I use a random comment picker, and it'll pick up anybody that uses the word Valentine in their comment. A little warning, please make sure that you are subscribed with your notifications on, and that way you will know when I post the giveaway winner announcement. I'll always do it in a video, so make sure you look out for that. I will never comment back to you and say you won. Like I don't do that. So definitely check that video. I will never message you and tell you to send me anything. Just saying, I know that there's some bots and stuff out there that have been doing some weird shady stuff. Not necessarily on my channel, I just know it's going on. So just be aware, be smart. Let me stop babbling because I haven't even shown you the yarn, but that's because I'm really excited about this because I just love this so much. So I am giving away this Bloody Valentine sock set. So this is from Mesa Skeins, and I believe this is from last year. So this is a spade sock set. It's fingering weight, 75% superwash merino, 25 nylon. The full skein is 463 yards, and the minis are 92 yards or 20 grams. Make sure you comment down below with the word Valentine in your comment. Make sure you are subscribed and are from the US. And yeah, I'm really excited. So that will be one sock set down for February. So I'll definitely write that down in my book. So yeah, that is all that I have for you today. If this video is all over the place, I apologize. But I want to say thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye!